Happy Monday everyone, I'm the People's Voice, and we're back for another exciting episode of the morning announcements. First though, let's start off with the pledge. I pledge obedience to the flag of the Supreme Order of America and to the oligarchy for which it stands, one nation, under the school board, invisible, with incompetence and ignorance for all. First up on the agenda, we have a follow-up to the power outage at Belmont Elementary School. Oops, wrong picture. As you know, the school has lost power due to some unknown reason, which has led to many problems. For example, the administration has been unable to communicate with the teachers, the cafeteria has been unable to prepare the food for students, the teachers have been unable to access their digital materials, and the students are not able to see because the lights are not on. Don't worry though, our fearless council has allowed the school to continue to be open for its normal hours for the rest of the week. Next up, the Supreme Council has proclaimed that the budget for the 2017 to 2018 school year is to grow to $1.14 billion, up from the $1.08 billion from the 2016 to 2017 school year. This money, which has been gained through commander-in-chief level negotiation, will be used to fund a variety of key devices, which will enhance the education experience for the students of Prince William County schools, such as additional displays to inform students of the weather in Botswana, or even Chromebooks for the classes. Will be used to fund a variety of key devices, which will enhance the education experience for the students of Prince William County schools, such as additional displays to inform students of the weather in Botswana, or even Chromebooks for the classes. And with the money cut from the teachers' pay, we can pay for another test of excellency at the end of the school year. Now, for our feature story, the one everyone has been waiting for. The declaration of what will be done with the time allotted from our inclement weather days. Now, as you know, the number of days the school closed is at an all-time low, with only 2 days being used out of the 14 allotted in the schedule. Before we go any further, let's take a moment to appreciate the work our leaders have done to ensure our safety during the snow-ridden crisis. Our czar, Ryan Sawyers, gave consideration to the extreme conditions created by the snow, and surveyed the people of Prince William County on the safety of their surroundings. Students were quick to inform the czar of the fears surrounding the teachers. Even Twitter user @cause_m_weird went as far as to speak for the teachers, saying, "My mom is a sub and she's getting 1 billion sub calls. Not even the teachers want to go to school tomorrow. #close PWCS. You know our great leaders are gracious when they close school simple because the teachers don't wish to go." 2 days later, the council announced that the weather had subsided and the schools were once again open for use. One gracious student, @Cassidy Gutter, tweeted a celebration video of her journey back to her school. As you can see, students are thrilled to return to school again. In fact, some students, such as at GV Veronica, continue to celebrate their return to school. However, there was one announcement the fearless leader, Sawyers, which inspired all of us.
I'll be keeping a close eye on my sophisticated weather prediction tools to see what the winter promises for snow days. We'll keep you posted about that.
Despite all the special effects, winter's almost over, and we haven't had a whole lot of snow.
After 9 snow days last year, Prince William County Public Schools has made it through this winter so far using very few days.
Hey, why not give us those days back?
That's a great idea.
But is it? It seems there's a mistaken idea that there are extra days. It started with very similar school calendars, but 2 very different years.
See, that's what I mean. You gotta have a lot of extra days, so give them back.
Let's take another look at the calendar. There are really no extra days to give. The 2016-17 PWCS calendar was created nearly 2 years ago with 181 days. After one was used for the inauguration, it left just enough time to give students a world-class education, prepare them for all required tests, give our creative teachers time for exciting lessons that go beyond the test, and of course, to meet Virginia's minimum requirement of 180 days of instruction. If weather emergencies wash out, vary, or blow away any days, we've got a kind of insurance that's sort of ingenious.
Genius, yeah, that's me. It's all about time on addition. Schools run about 25 minutes longer every day than the state requires. When you add them together, by the end of the year, you've got plenty of extra hours as in insurance policy. When weather closings leave fewer than 180 days of classes, Virginia lets you use those insurance hours to meet the state's alternate minimums. Just remember, rough weather can happen all year round. Lose the insurance hours, and you could be in for trouble.
You're pretty smart. So is there any way to trade in those extra hours for some benefits?
Virginia lets school divisions use minimum hours instead of days to deal with emergencies, not give days off. If the state did allow it, we'd still have to weigh some big trade-offs.
But everybody would get a day off.
Might not work for everyone.
Come on, there must be something we can do with all those hours.
Everybody wants to make good use of the time and the calendar. So how about and don't forget the insurance. There's bound to be rough weather sometime.
As you can imagine, after seeing this, students took to Twitter to support the emperor, such as user @_TylerKnight, who said don't care, close it anyways. Obviously the student was being sarcastic, as there is no way that anyone would disagree with his choice. In fact, we should all be proud of our magnificent council. They made a choice that no one else would have even considered to make. And because of this, students are able to spend more time learning after their standardized tests than they usually would. Imagine what creative and educational things they'll be doing. That's it for now, guys. Tune in next time when we discuss how one school carried out an innovative approach to technology-based education by changing their students' access to the internet.
Created using Powtoon.